press the start button. My starting to have a sore throat. It's terrible. Let's see if this anisotropic filtering I turned on will make my Shrek look better. Kind of makes Shrek look a little greasy. Don't know if that's just the Shrek being greasy or if it's the Filto being greasy. What was I going to do? I certainly need to talk to Thomas. Because I've got this stuff to put away.
We are indebted to...
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to talk to you.
Oh.
Because I bought... I didn't buy. I ground out a whole bunch of souls to get, evacuate. Do I want antidote?
Miracle.
Although, let me see. Well, can I remember evacuate? You haven't enough capacity.
Miracles.
Okay, I have enough capacity for one miracle.
Are you begging for...
And I seem to have capacity for 2 spell. I think these are independent of one another.
Miracle.
So let's see. Okay, Vitality affects HP and the item burden you can shoulder. Affects MP and capacity to remember spells. Affects stamina, equipment burden you can shoulder, resistance to fire. I might need to get me some more faith. Hello, Amr Farak. Playing Bloodborne. Not Bloodborne, Demon Souls. Bloodborne was a while ago. Give me faith. I'm assuming that gave me... Oh, it didn't. I'm going kind of all in on faith, aren't I? Hello, Charles. One thing we're going to do is I'm going to eat this thing. The weapon you get from the Vanguard soul is not super great. Okay. I wanted this so that Bon Nuit, so I can learn evacuate.
Miracles.
Evacuate is an incredibly helpful spell. Then you. I can remember these.
Be careful how you know.
There we go. So now we've got 4 spells at our disposal. We got Flame Toss, we got Soul Arrow, we got Heal, and we got Evacuate. When you cast Evacuate in the Nexus, it takes you back to the Nexus. We got Thief Ring and the Cling Ring on. I think it's time to go to Boletaria. Yeah. I had went to the to the Valley of Defilement to pick up the Blessed Mace so that I could easily get the Enchanted Falchion. Turns out, should have just went and gotten the Enchanted Falchion. Used my spells to attack, the skeletons. Yeah, and the Falchion does a number on these goobers. These are leftover phalanxes. Ugh, Sharpstone. Use those for sharp weapons. More horses. Fuck that wheelbarrow. So I tried a thing that might make the flickering go away. I turned on VSync through the NVIDIA controlled panel, and that I was told that would make it easier. Yeah, more of this, burnt head. Hardstone. It's because our Falchion deals magic damage. The goobers here cannot resist us easily. Don't know if that stuttering is because of the changes I made or just because I'm emulating. Who knows? Fucking up these things. Can't fuck up that. That's too big. This seems like an ambush. Oh, it's our favorite friend.
You yonder. Over here. It's me, Ostrava. Look at me. Again surrounded by evil warriors. Could you, perhaps, help me one last time?
One last time.
Clear out the soldiers at the far end of this passage, if it pleases you. The Lord's Path, just down yonder, has degenerated into a feeding ground for flying dragons. Have your wits about you.
Hello, Master. Yes, one last time. Only once more will we help Ostrava. No more than that. Only once more. Walking on that dead horse. We're super quiet because I've got the thief ring on. I think I may turn on the stink ring and get me some heals. Compiling shaders. Compiling haters. Although, I may indeed want the thief ring for this segment. I believe that I indeed do. I can hear the wing drops of the Dargan. Now I forget. You're either supposed to charge on through or run and then run back. Okay, you're not supposed to charge on through. You're supposed to juke 'em. Supposed to juke 'em. Also, don't know if I should be going to Boletaria right now. Really, the world's my oyster. I can do any world that I desire. If I do the Tower of Latria, it's terrifying. I think if I did one, I think I would do the Valley of Defilement, actually. Okay, so we're going to juke 'em. Okay, let's see what this does for me. Okay. We got thus far. We got a spicy boy there. He's trying to be spicy against me. And wooden catalyst is worse than our silver catalyst. I think if it pleased me... Think I could kill it? I did damage to it. How long do you think this would take? I have MP regen. I could do this. I could do this theoretically forever. A paltry 45 to 20 to 45 minutes? Oh, how wonderful. That sounds exciting. Well, I want some of these items. They're all like the shittiest healing grass, I'm pretty sure. You can also go down from here. This is where Ostrava was at. So we can go unter. Yes, I know Burnedhead's standards for what takes a long time or not are a mite different from other people's. Look at that cute little hamlet down there. Don't think I didn't see you with my wizard's eyes. What if I set you on fire? Bastard took my heal. Yeah, I think the dragon might regenerate. So the Crescent Falchion, something of an overpowered weapon at this stage in the game, even though it's readily available. Increases blood resistance. Oh, thank you for the sub, QB. Welcome to the bakery. So I don't think I want to talk to Ostrava yet, because Ostrava is a dumbass. Although I could just help Ostrava and then evacuate. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do. I hear doggies. Yeah, I think my plan of go help Ostrava and then evacuate out seems to be my thing I want to do right now. Just so that he will be gone. I did spend the 20 or so minutes grinding skeletons out, because they drop a lot of souls. in order to buy evacuate. Okay, you.
Thank you. That makes twice.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to you, I can now forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
That's actually a pretty good reward. And we are going to just zip out of here so that Ostrava will not die. Okay, how about put it up to the chat? Here's the places we can go. And I'll let people in the chat decide where we can go. We can go to where we just were and go do more of that. Here's the Maiden in Black. She's not doing her little footsies thing right now. We've got Stonefang Tunnel, which will be interesting to do. Usually you want a piercing weapon when you... Actually, we have a piercing weapon. We have a piercing weapon, so Archstone of... So the Stonefang Tunnels will not be that bad. We got the Tower of Latria, which is the spooky zone. If you want to have a spooky time, we go to the Tower of Latria. Redacted. We have the Skeleton Zone that also has flying ray fish that shoot spears at us. And Blighttown. What do y'all want me to go do? I could really do any of them, I think. If I go to one and the monsters seem too scary, I'll go somewhere else. Okay, 2 votes for Spooky, 1 vote for Shadowmen. 1 vote for Stonefang. Okay, looks like Shadowmen is winning. Yeah. The Archstone of the Shadowmen. Oh no, 3 votes for Spooky Town, 3 votes for Shadowmen. Oh no. Okay, we're going to Shadowtown. So I'm going to put on Blessed Mace. So we're fighting skeletons. So this is where I got the Enchanted Falchion last time. We got murdered by... We definitely want the Thief Ring here. And we got murdered by the Vanguard. You've got these spooky skeletons. Who have very weird hitboxes. Itchy ear. Come here, you. And yeah, our shield is still invisible, and apparently this is a known bug. That this shield in particular becomes invisible. So our invisible shield will continue for some time longer. I'm reasonably certain that Soul Remains are this game's... the flickering came back. That Soul Remains are this game's... skull. Okay. I don't want to use this shield forever, because it's not 100% block. Oh no, I got 2 of them. There we go. We'll take out these archers using Flame Toss. Just so that they will not harass us. Hey, that one fell towards me, so I get his prize. Holy Arrow. Okay, we're going to switch back to Crescent Falchion. And I think... use a spot of heal. Okay. Crescent Falchion will do more damage to the Vanguard that I'm going to be fighting, as well as regenerate my imps. And we definitely want the Thief Ring, because it'll mean those guys shooting their spears at us will have a lesser range. Oh, we got the bleed going. I could just go run away and let him bleed to death. Yeah, this guy has a lot of HP. Just keep doing that attack. It's going to work out great for you. Okay. Get the Grey Demon Soul. So, now that that's over with, do you hear that? Do you hear what it is I hear? That little fucker right there. I remember there being something over here. There was just this guy. Who... You can't get over here. Okay. So still some intermittent flickering. That's not the best. One thing I can do... I don't need to heal yet. Is there more to do down here? This is over where we fought the Twin Blade skeleton. I see an item I forgot. Yeah, I'm not fighting that guy fair and square. Let's go cheat. We're definitely going to want the Fragrant Ring. Because the dual-wielding skeletons are dumb. So I'm attempting a trick to fight it from an unassailable position. No. You can zoop up there, and then I can just shoot it with spells. I'll try this 5 more times. That was a buffered roll. Okay, a 1. A 2. A 3. What if the trick was something that I did yesterday, Burnt Head? A 4. A 5. Yep, I guess we're fighting the skeleton. That's okay. I believe in my power. I'll just have to hit him with what he's weak to. Mace. And also Flame Toss. Mostly Flame Toss. Oh, excellent. I'm decently sure that soul remains are what I think they are. Attracts those who are hungry for souls. Got it. Goblins ill like fire. We can go up. I hear the twinkling tinkle of monsters. I see. So the Crescent Falchion does an okay job against these guys too. It's not as good as the Blessed Mace, but I want to get my MP regenerating right now. There's blood up here. I like that. Blood is a thing I like. Gee, I wonder what this does. I thought I was clever, but I wasn't. A copper key. Let's read it. That's no hint at all of where to use this thing at. It's got some mold on it. I think mold probably wouldn't grow on a copper key. Microbes and small organisms ill like copper. That guy over there is almost certainly going to have beef. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Doesn't quite reach. Oh, I can just lock on to him from here. I hear that glittery glittle tinkle, and it makes me lust after the blood of goblins. Oh, you are definitely getting maced out. Okay. Good enthusiasm. Not so good execution, but I commend your enthusiasm. Where is the glittering tinkle of goblin? Goblins in this game suck because if they fall off a cliff, you just don't get their treasures. Okay, got ourselves a bow. I can hear the manta rays. Okay. I definitely need my Falchion just to get some impy back. Oh, this is a special place. I'm gonna ignore the Ojite of Guidance.
You, Scurry, give Sparkly me. Give Twinkly me. Me. You. Trade. Trade. Give me Sparkly, Twinkly.
So this game has... Oh man, that is... Oh, gotta make it go for it. There we go. Dark Moonstone. Got him. So we have to go back up. I don't remember what qualifies as sparkly twinkly in this game. Certainly there has to be worthwhile trades to be had with the crow. Although there's never been any evidence that they're crows. People have just always called them crows. I believe the voice acting credit actually is given to Hawk Girl. I think the crow comes from the fact that it's right next to the nest of the giant crow in Dark Souls.
You give me.
Okay. And we find a humanity. Okay. Let's see what a sparkly twinkly is. Seems like you're mostly trading upgrade materials for stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure in Dark Souls it's called Hawk Girl. I don't remember. Who could have saw that one coming? Stabbing! More bones means more powerful. Got some crappy grass. Your crappy ass is crappy ass. I said that backwards. I think this item has a... Or was that the crappy grass I just picked up? Anyways, I think this is what we used the copper key for. Gee, look who it is! Now your grass's ass is what you say to the weeds man who gives you bad product.
Whew, you saved me. Heavens, I can't believe I fell for that trap. I suppose I owe you now. I'm Grave Robber Blige.
It's not actually Patches. Patches is later.
With useful goods. Who couldn't do with a little help down in these parts? This shrine was used in a ghastly ritual by an ancient tribe. They've long perished, and now demons have put the souls to work. At least here you're killing things that are already dead, like skeletons and shadow lurkers. That's what I like about this place. Better than killing those poor, soul-starved humans, right? Better than killing those...
Okay, what do you sell, Blige? Well, you sell Half Moon Grass, which is pretty good. It's fresh spice, pretty nice. Oh boy, it's everybody's favorite item in the whole game. It's sticky white stuff. Cloudstone, sell some weapons. I think Leather Shield might actually be an upgrade, I don't know. And sells leather armor. Well.
nothing suits your fancy, well, a bit of indulgence goes a long way.
Ain't it the truth? But yeah, sticky white stuff is whatever you need to make a dirty joke. Just find yourself some sticky, icky white stuff. Yeah, I believe this takes us back to where the Vanguard was at. Oh, the Uchigatana. I like the description of Uchigatana in this game. Let's go to a safe place and look at it. Don't believe we can use it, because it has a lot of strength requirement. Thinly bladed katana forged in distant country. The long black blade is heavier than it looks. So Uchi, I remember, was a part of a true combo in this game. Dual-wielding Uchi-katanas. If you went L1, R1, L1, R1, it was you would stun-lock people. Canst I... I hope you're gonna fling your poop at me. Maybe not. I'm gonna go back up to where I got that key. I feel like there's places I haven't explored yet around here. Because I went around out about there. Because that was just where you get the place. You get the zone. You get the zone. You get the personal zone. Then over here was where we got the key, right? Was there something down here? I like the manta rays a lot. They're a cool monster. They got these paraps. Can I get up here? Am I supposed to be up here? I don't think I'm supposed to be up there. I remember there being something to this. Like there's an I think I'm having ghost memories. There's like a thing over here that lets you get to where that crystal gecko is at, I think. How long do I feel like doing this? I'm gonna look at a video real quick. Let's see how loud it is. Yeah, I'm remembering speedrun tech, and it is here. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it was this. I remembered you rolled off here, and I couldn't remember if I was doing it right or wrong or not. For this thing. I'm a champion. That I did not look that up. Oh crap. Okay, let's look at the Regenerator's Ring, now that I've gotten it. Yeah, about what I thought it would be, based off the name. So, yeah. Generates health. Yeah, the geckos have a fair amount of health in this game. Had to load some zone. Yeah, the second hit of the... The second hit of the combo seems to do fine at hitting the goblins. The first hit does not. Speaking of Regenerator's Ring... Stick to Blessed Mace for a while yet. Grave Robber's Ring. Getting lots of rings. Harder for Black Phantoms to detect. Well, I'm sure that will be useful. So I can go through here, which is actually what I think is the... Yeah, that's the entrance. You cannot enter the door, the fog door from the back. Oh ho! What does this mine eyes do see? We're up to the boss fight already. Well. So this is the Adjudicator. We have an easy time with this fight. We have an easy time with this fight, everybody. I stand by my statement. He got me with his gotchum. He gotchumed me. Now that's what I call Hubris Volume 22. That's been my thing for these games lately, is for me to go, this boss is no problem, and then immediately go and have problems. But because we have powerful spells, we have an easier time with the Adjudicator than other characters. The reason will become apparent when we actually do the fight. Okie dokie. We're just going to go do the same thing we just did. Which means we're going to be fighting some Skeleprons up here. Sometimes you'll see my little push come out when I mean to actually hit. That's normal. Fall damage is not very much in this game, is it? So yeah, doing the Shrine of Storms without the Thief Ring is a huge pain in the butt. Because every time you hear that whoosh noise, it means there's a manta ray nearby, and they will throw their little spikes at you. The heck was that? Ahem. I think I'm going to give this boss some of my... Yeah. Object of Guidance is... the thing you get. It's the Prism Stone. That's right. My brain eventually came up with it. I think I might swap my tools around. So that we'll get our MP region going. Yes, thank you for the clip, Zambo. That is, of course, the kind of thing that so you want to shoot it in a little bird on its head. There's a way to do this in melee, and I might show it off when I go down there, when I run out of MP. I got it one-shotted. Okay, through the pillar. But you can see how quickly we were actually killing the boss. I wonder... I have too big of a bloodstain to try dashing through. You're not dead? I'm betrayed. I think we are going to ignore the archers this time and just kill these 4 or so skeletons that are directly in the way. Crap. Run away. Serpentine. I don't have the thief ring on right now. I don't care about that item. So because we don't have the thief ring on, we're getting aggro sooner. Okay. Now down we go. So the adjudicator. Adjudicator hits really hard. That was the wrong spell tool. Okay, we're fighting the dual skeleton. The old-fashioned way. Which is thusly. Okay. Still got the old invisible shield, indeed. We're fighting the adjudicator. My first goal is to get mine bloodstain. Okay. Can't block that. Thought maybe I could. Used to Dark Souls. Dark Souls, you can block attacks that monsters make. This is not a Dark Souls. That's okay, though. We're all having a chillaxing time fighting some skeletons. With some screen flickering. That's been definitely reduced by the VSync, but not eliminated. Plus, we are getting a lot of soul. Okay. Maybe not reduced that greatly. It seems to be wherever there's fog. I might have to quit load just to get rid of this. We're definitely going to try the boss at least one more time, though. Because I need to get my souls. At the very least, I can try getting my souls and then evacuating. If I want to do something else before I do the adjudicator. So I did get evacuate for a reason. Ah, yes. It's been about an hour. That must mean there's going to be crashes happening. Wow. I'm gonna give it some more tries. Being human, of course, would also be a boon. just do this, he seems to miss. Yeah, first playthrough, but I know a lot about this game. I've played it some before. There's the flickering. I'm gonna have to reset. Indeed. Ow. So yeah, Judicator. Didn't get to show off a lot of that fight. Due to, you know, being cool. Dying to one hit of several of his attacks, and then clowning on him. Yep, playing on emulator. That's why there's flickering happening right now. As soon as I go back to the Nexus, it'll stop. I think I shall reset the emulator, though. Goodbye, patches. Let us restart. Does it think it's booted? It doesn't seem to be booted. Nope, it's booted. So yeah, playing on emulator, because yeah. Also just make it easier to stream. Streaming from emulator. There are issues, though. This is the wrong way to play Demon's Souls, I think. For instance, we don't get online. Popline obj. Look at that beautiful Japan Studio logo. It's just so beautiful. It shows all the symbols on the controller. What rig are you playing it on? What are my specs? I know I got a big old fat stinky Ryzen and a big old fat stinky, I don't remember what it is right now. It's a big old stinky rig, though. Big old dank nasty game-o computer. What am I doing? So we beat the Adjudicator, but there's lots of 4-1 that we haven't looked at yet. And there is, of course, one more thing I want to do. Because I'm not very good at this game. I'm very good at many of the other Souls games. I'm very, very good at Dark Souls, in particular. This game I'm less good at, and my knowledge is less perfect. So, I don't have everything. I can't guarantee that I'm not going to die randomly. Because as we've seen, I do just kind of die randomly. So I'm going to go say hello to the Monumental.
We neutralized the old one. However, the Monumentals and the short...
Uh-huh.
And the...
Okay, I think you only give me your thing when, I beat the boss at the very end of a thing. Anyways.
What in blazes do you think you're doing? Have you lost your wretched senses?
Oh man, did I aggro, Baldwin by falling on him? Oh no! No, we're cool. Sorry, Baldwin. He's cool. I'm gonna get my bloodstain now. See, I went and killed myself in the Nexus. So that, when I die in a world, I won't lower my world tendency towards black. So, I flung myself up from up here and just happened to snipe old Blacksmith Baldwin. Okay. So yeah, that does get rid of my humanity, though, which, you know, as you do. Means I have the cling ring stapled to my body yet more. What is world tendency? Well, whenever you die or kill NPCs or kill Black Phantoms or kill bosses in areas, they change depending on those actions. Is the long and short of it. And dying while in human form lowers the world tendency for an area. So the easy solution to this is to just, whenever you become human from killing a boss, come back to the Nexus and just murder yourself. And it makes it easier to stay in pure white.
At its peak, Boletaria was a grand kingdom. The king, his knights, and his subjects were modest and plain, but also steadfast and compassionate. In the distant southern kingdom, Boletaria was known as paradise on earth. But look at what has become of us now. I refuse to believe that this is what Father wished for our great land. Here in Boletaria, we speak of the legend of the two swords and the last hero. The two swords are Demonbrand and Soulbrand. One sword banishes that which befouls man, and the other banishes man himself. The last hero is Old King Doran. King Doran is the Everlasting One, founder of Boletaria and protector of the two swords. Of course, only according to legend. But in the dark state of our land, legends are all we can depend upon.
Stand on your bag, fella.
But in the dark state...
So indeed, there's magic stuff. Let's go look at some spells.
Are you begging?
Enchant weapon. Protection. Cloak. Demon's prank. Cloak could let me use something other than the thief ring. Demon's prank is the wizard's skull. Yes. I might just not buy any of these yet.
I see. Just
Protection is pretty dang powerful. It drains MP for HP, right? Is that what it does, if I remember right? This just seems useful.
Miracles.
Have you heard? If you are attacked by a demon, you... Oh, what a horrible thought. I simply cannot fathom it. Massa.
Sure.
I can forge
Okay, let's do that. Want to upgrade Rapier some. +2 should be sufficient.
You come back alive. I need your business.
Let us deposit some stuff at Stockpiles Thomas. Yeah, all of this stuff can go in the... So can you. Huh. I might be better off using wooden catalyst. At least for now.
We are in...
Stockpile hummus, indeed. Yeah, we'll use wooden catalyst for a while, just because its spell adjust is higher. And the benefit of using the silver catalyst is not actually very good, because you often have your catalyst in your swaps. Can I use this?
We are in
Can I use compound bow? No. So I might as well hide it in the pokey.
Thank good.
And I might as well deposit all my arrows too, because I don't have a bow.
We are in.
Okay, now let's do some leveling up.
Thou seekest then touch the demon inside me.
Indeed.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
What do I want? I think
Let strength be
just some of this is probably going to be good.
so the world might be mended. Art thou the
Just get all my bar stats up, because I know where I want to go next. Stonefang Tunnel. There's a couple things I have to remember about Stonefang Tunnel. One of them is where the Dragon Longsword is at. This Dragon Longsword is very useful. Look at that lens flare. The next enemy is susceptible to pierce attacks. Look how awful that lens flare looks.
Hello there, souls. Souls. I trade fine goods for souls.
I love all the filthy people in this game. And he sells a pickaxe, which is a
Here, don't you?
piercing weapon. I wonder if that isn't a trap. Ah, damn it. He's gone. Does that look like death to you guys? I clipped through the pillar. It didn't look like death. Anyways. Yep, he's gone. Can't get that goblin anymore. So the enemies here are susceptible to piercing attacks, but I want to see how magic does to them. I don't need my old spice right now. Let's try it. Who wants some? Who wants some? Okay, magic damage works just fine. I can try out my rapier though. I went to the trouble of upgrading it. Maybe it'll be good here. I made an elevator happen. Ah, you. I've remembered you. And yet it was not enough to merely remember. The next enemy is susceptible to spells. Well, for the fat man, I definitely want Crescent Falchion. We're gonna go fight the fat man again. He's bleeding now. I got you with my blood. With my special blood workings. You got my blood now. I'm coming for you with my blood. Crushing Battle Axe. Crushing is the strength upgrade path. So as Crushing Battle Axe, we'll get more strength scaling. It is almost worthless to me. One thing I might consider doing is just going all in on strength now. I wonder. Because we have the means by which to make a very, very, very powerful weapon now, having killed the Adjudicator. Is there anything down here? It appears as though there is. My goodness. A stone of ephemeral eyes. Well, we can't make the weapon yet. We're going to have to beat part of Stonefang Tunnel. We're going to have to beat 2 bosses from this area, I think, actually, before we can get the very overpowered weapon. Because we got to beat up, I believe, the Armor Spider, and we've definitely got to beat up the Flame Lurker. And I want to try out the Rapier against these guys. Yep, looks like Crescent Falchion is still where we want to be. Yes, you can make weapons out of boss souls in this game, which was a unique and cool thing for this game, because it hadn't been in a game before, as far as I knew. This game was a lot of firsts, compiling shaders. There's a special man over there. There's a special mud man. Oh shit, dogs. What are these dogs doing? This man's special. Because the bagmen have upgrade materials on their body. And they don't respawn. Once you've killed the bagmen, they are gone forever. Ah yeah, we gotta let the bagmen kill us so that we can go to the Hypergogian Gowl. Move to a place where I can attack you, please. chunks. The grass they're dropping is also pretty good. I saw that man over there. I saw the man. I will have no fear in my heart of the man. Good noise that they make. I wouldn't hate having a 100% block shield somewhere. My invisible shield is very cute, in that it is invisible. At least as cute as an invisible thing can be, but I wouldn't mind having a shield I could rely on. Another pickaxe, just in case you had got this far without a piercing weapon. I do have a knight shield, but I don't have the strength to use it. That'd be another reason to start investing in strength today. I have magic stats that will basically last me for a long time. So it might behoove me to get some gains. My body is telling me that something I seek is nearby. I can feel in my body a desire to get... This bridge is going to fall. I felt it, but I didn't react in time. Let's just kill a bagman. You had poise, and I didn't. But yeah, poise doesn't exist in this game, to anybody who knows about Dark Souls stuff. It's not... Poise is really only a Dark Souls thing. It's not really... It's not in this game. It's fake in Dark Souls 2. And it's even faker in Dark Souls 3. And once again, non-extant in Bloodborne. There's a ghost showing me that lever is there. Clear stone, I think, removes upgrading, which is fairly worthless. I did need to pull this lever. There's an item over here. I got tanked by Fireball. I need to remember how to get back up. Maybe what I actually need to do is get down so that I can go back up. I fell for the trap. I knew the trap was coming and I fell for it. Oh well. We're all the way back over here. My body is telling me that the dragon longsword might be nearby. So the trick to this is you just have to walk on the beam. I want the fat man's treasures. Aha. And thus it was that I'm going the wrong way. Need to go back over here. So yeah, this area looks pretty easy because I'm doing it with the falchion. Had I not gotten the falchion, and I didn't know to use a piercing weapon here, or even if I was just using rapier +2, this area would be fairly miserable. We're now in Hero Soul. Okay. Where is the Dragon Longsword? I'm trying to remember. Is it in the platforming area before the Armor Spider? I don't think we're to the boss yet. Oh, these shitters. The ambush geckos. Oh no, Meltstone is what removes upgrades. I guess they could be called the dogs. And like a dinkus, I did not remember to equip any of the spells that would let me brave the magma. Thrill lizards, yes. That's what they are called. Can I get inside one of these mine carts somehow? I don't think so. Does anybody in the chat know why salamanders are associated with fire? It's actually quite logical if you're a toothless farmer. YNRN, the history nerd, of course knows why. It is because salamanders live in dank, moist places, such as rotting logs. So if you were to throw a rotting log onto the fire, a salamander living there would quickly try to escape the fire, and thus, to a toothless farmer, appear to have manifested from the fire. I don't know if I need to be giving these guys the respect they're going towards, but they look like they will harm me as soon as I get in touching range of them. Okay. I can't get down there yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. Like a dinkus, I didn't bring any of the spells that would let me maybe go down there. Protection and, Protection and Water Veil are both spells that could make the magma more surmountable. Could go in here. Don't quite want to yet. How utterly lethal do you think this lava is? Probably pretty lethal. Ah, let's get sweaty. Indeed, everybody's favorite real line. I hear the twinkling twinkling of crystal geckos, and I want them. I could use the Arkenstone to go back and respec, but then I would have to fight all these guys again, and does not sound very good to me. So let's just murder some hammermen. See, we know where we are now, don't we? Yeah, they're like mudmen that are mining. Beware the mudmen and their mighty gaze. See, now we can maybe go back. Because I've unlocked a shortcut. I didn't get that item. Let's see where this goes. Oh, we found an important ally. We opened up the Skyrim exit, indeed. See, we're right by the entrance. The man we've just met is very important. And by met, I mean saw. Let's make sure not to fall on the filthy man. So. I was kind of hoping that would crush me. So this is a special man. Let's show off what he looks like, because this man looks special with his special body. He's got scales. And he looks like the blacksmith back at the Nexus, except he's covered in hard scales.
I haven't seen you around these parts. What does it matter? You need a blacksmith? Show me some coin. If not, head straight for the door.
There's a blacksmith head.
I'm busy. I'm not here to chit-chat. Forging a weapon strengthens it. It alters its character. Ores are transmogrified sprites. Their presence blesses the weapon.
So, Blacksmith Ed can, unlike other blacksmith guy, can actually upgrade weapons in more special ways. I'm pretty sure this is where he... I'm pretty sure he can do magic upgrades. Like I can go Crescent Falchion +2. So yeah. We'll be coming back here even later.
All done? Let me go.
So tsundere. Moe. So. Come out here. And I'm going to do some anti-lava spells. Because I'm pretty sure the fire spell is less than useful in the lava zone.
Are you begging?
So, Flame Toss can get out of here Water Veil can get in.
Be careful how... Normally it would... I had to make an
Yeah, sure. More flickering happening.
I can forge well. Well, old Ed's still up to his old strange ways, is he? Even the demons don't know what to do with him,
The game has crashed.
huh? God must take.
Game has indeed crashed. That's okay though, we literally just got a save. Yeah, it's the video renderer that crashed. Don't open OBS. That's not what I want. I want the emulator. See, OBS is already running. There we go. You thought it was your Twitch that was goofing up. Nope. That was this. Got to load our pipeline up. Checking trophy set. Is anybody interested in what the tags for Demon's Souls is? English, RPG, action, horror, open world, Metroidvania, series Souls. Of those, at least 3 are correct. I would say that this is a action RPG of the Souls series. Gonna crash my game again, Ed?
I can forge.
Or Baldwin?
Well, even the demons don't know what to do with him, huh? God must take. Back in my younger years, I had the strength of an ox. The miners would always ask me to clear out the bear bugs, which I pummeled with my bare hands. But even I couldn't beat them, so I lobbed them into the lava pits. I'm pretty strong myself, but even I don't compare to old Ed. Man's a beast, I tell you. The man must eat dragon tails and wishing stones. If you heed my advice, you'll avoid crossing him. I reckon he'd prove a lot more trouble than most demons. Deep inside Stonefang Mine is an ancient dragon burial ground. The bones of the dragons exude awe. Deep inside...
So that's why they mine there. Because it's got magic bones.
I see.
Did I not buy protection? I'm pretty sure you can't use protection and water aura at the same time. Yeah, indeed. This is okay, though. We have many soul items, and we should use some of them. I want to keep that around. So, maybe not. I'll see if I can use both at the same time. Nope, can't. So I'll keep Water Veil.
Be careful.
Now I'm juicy. Getting juiced.
Hello.
Getting juiced up with all my juiciness. We have a lot of weight in items, so getting rid of some of them is nice. Seems decent.
If only something could be done to help her. You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
I really like that line.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch. I keep the candles lit.
Okay.
I
So, I keep going through here. I don't know if you're supposed to play the game via doing an area all the way... Can I get the gecko again? Nope, once they're gone, they're gone. Okay. So we've got Soul Arrow, Heal, Evacuate, and Water Veil as our spells. And we still have our Invisible Shield. What's our strength at currently? 12? Pretty sure the Night Shield required 16. I forget what the rules are for the spawning and despawning of the geckos. Come at me, boyos. Come on, you can do it. Okay. I heard that guy, but I didn't know he was going to be right there. Should probably use a old heal spell here. Large hardstone shard, indeed. I forget exactly if any of the geckos in this game are important. I think they're mostly just convenient. There. Oh, cripes. Down we go. Oh. I'm not dead. Yeah, getting the best upgrade item is a gigantic pain. Especially for boss weapons. Because you have a limited number of opportunities to get them, and they are not a sure thing by any amount. Which is why it's probably a good idea for me to start working on strength. Because I have a plan. And for now, the weapon we have is going to be good for a long time. Steel Shield is undoubtedly too big for us. Yeah. Let's go over here. There's part one of the plan, is the Great Club. Mm-hmm. Am I all the way back down here? Cripes. That's probably fine. Because now I can start exploring over here. Let's see how efficacious a water veil is. You know, that seemed extremely lethal. Although I wonder, could I get across? Just block the lava with your shield. That works in Dark Souls 3. I'm going for it. It's not a very long hoof if I die. Nope. What if I try rolling? Or try protection. Well, first, I'm going to try rolling. And then we're going to try protection, and then we're going to try protection with rolling. Because it's such a short hoof to actually get there. Especially if I elect to ignore monsters. Oh man, so close! So close. Oh, I could get there if I was human. Oh well. We'll come back to that later. I could bust up a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Stones of Ephemeral Eyes are annoying to get, and I'm going to need a lot of them, though. Come here, Dragos. Do an attack. I wonder... I could suicide for that item. Let's come back later when we have more health. Or maybe better armor. Pretty sure I don't have to kill most of these guys. Okie dokie. Flickering, please desist. I think there might be things better than the Swamp Witch outfit. That's just like my guess, though. I really don't like it when my little swoop attack comes out. Okay. Ah, stay safe, Master. So we failed to get the mystical treasure that I wanted. But it's okay. Going down there almost certainly seems like a trap. I don't know why these lizards make the same noises that skeletons do in Dark Souls. Seems an odd choice, to be quite honest. Okay, they're not so bad to fight. What if they're boneless lizards? I hear dogs. Nobody likes Souls game dogs. I'm curious about this path here. This looks like an aqueduct. Is it a water aqueduct or a lava one? If I can somehow turn this on, will it flood that with water and make it passable? Or will it do the opposite of that? Also, I'm stuck here, so I have to fall down and go around again. That definitely looks like water to me. Man, the flickering. Well, I didn't know if it was made out of wood. It could be made out of rusty steel. The textures, they're decent. They're not great. So, be on the lookout for a lever of some variety. Wood can do anything. It must be flickering because there's lots of fog in this zone. It's still not good, though. If I save quit, it'll take me back to the last fog wall I went through, essentially. Here's a lever. Okay. Yeah, I think after this I'm going to evacuate. Because this is not pleasant to look at. And I worry for some people's health. That mayhap repetitive blinking lights are not so good for them. Well, let's go get the treasures we just earned, and I think we might call that a stream. Or maybe not even that. Let's just get the hell out of here. It seems like if the thing runs too long, it starts to flicker whenever there's fog. So we accomplished a lot today. We got a lot of good spells. We beat up on Shrek's looking kind of greasy because she's got the ghost form going on. We got some spells. We beat up the Adjudicator. We skipped most of 4-1. Masses all got their power back. And I think that's going to be it for now. Thanks everybody for joining. I wonder if there's anything bad down here underneath these circles. But for now, good night. Oh, and thanks QB for the sub. Alright, there was one thing I was going to do. The gesture menu. Oh, you do it so dumb in this game. Where's the Maiden in Black?
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not?
No.
I am
You hold down the X button. Nope, she doesn't know. Oh well. Good night, everybody.